Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway, and starting in this one, Cole Reagans.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out to short, Witt. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. On the corner for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Massey makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the mound now, Kyle Freeland.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Freeland, in his 7th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2014. On the ground, right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Diaz gets it to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a man aboard. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. The pitch. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. On the ground. Over to Rogers. Third out. That ends the frame. So one left for Kansas City. Scoreless after one. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
And he deals. And that's outside. Ball one. And another ball. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And another ball. Elias Diaz up next for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 on, 1 out. Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
gets the call. 0-2 now.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Two on, one out. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. And swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 outs. This one in the air right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in Kansas City. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. That's down and in. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Kicks and deals. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Michael Massey. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. And now the lefty. Pitch misses. And the count is 2-0. Runner at second, nobody out. And that's in there at the knees.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. And another ball. And that's ball four.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the right. And that one finds its way through. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the third baseman. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Just off the outside edge, and that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are two down.
Just a great slider right there. I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Now a chance for MJ Melendez. Swings through that. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number two. Up the middle, and that one handled. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Top half of the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Reagan's back to work. That's outside, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
I got one ball, one strike.
And a pitch. Outside, 2-1. And a foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Isbell makes the grab. One down.
The batter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon. Grounded out his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ooh, Bryant. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The Rockies trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And
One
now
ball,
1 and 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him roll. That was just nasty.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Lied out his first time. Right down to shoot. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he deals. The
One
shortstop
ball,
takes
2
the
strikes.
ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right side. A sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And it remains 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. The lefty fires. And that's outside. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Good hitters count the 2-0. On the ground, out to short. Jump throw across his body. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch misses. Witt on at first. Nobody out. And there's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. And the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Jones racing over to make the catch.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a curve misses outside. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Left-hand hitter waits. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And here's a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now the right
to Renfroe at the plate.
Renfroe.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1 for count.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 down. Michael Massey, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Popped up left side. And the infield fly rule call.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter,
Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's off the mark. 1-0. Chop to third. McMahon. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Royals wind up leaving them loaded, but they still lead it 1-0. On to the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Reagan's back to work. Jones, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And that's in the dirt. And 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And he went around. Ruled a swing. 1-2 now. Got it by him for the play.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, one away. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
There's a strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Counts 1-0.
0-1. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2
Rodgers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. That one just misses.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
In the air, right side. Renfroe makes the play, and it's out number 3. But Colorado gets even on the solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. And we're back. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
The center fielder, Kyle.
As the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
The count.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now the third baseman struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That to right. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2-2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Three-2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Ball one there. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Out towards left center. Melendez going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The wind and the pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now Salvador Perez, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Perez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to him.
And now the lefty. Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. Ground ball could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. John Schreiber up and loosening in the pen. Taylor warming up as well. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right
now. Nolan Jones now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Renfroe snags it for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's already homered in this game.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
Witt over to first. Bryant out on the play. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Royals 2 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Kansas City, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Michael Massey. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm, delivers. Out to short. Whips it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
And next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jake Bird getting ready to go. Beeks, the lefty, warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 28.
Kyle Isbell digs in now.
Isbell.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to third. To second, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Rockies 1. A new arm into the game, the righty, John Schreiber.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. And a pitch. And there's the strike. Late swing, fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
One ball.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. First pitch just misses. Schreiber measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside, almost got him. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That misses. 3-2 now. Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Finish him.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Way outside, ball 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez hauls it in to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jake Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First offering, and it just misses.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And a 1-1. And it's fouled away. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Oh, 1.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Out to short. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one missed. That clips the zone, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Good. Reaching back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Anderson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. The pitch. That's the call, and that's strike 1.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. James McArthur, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Smith getting loose as well. And the pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets it. One away on the drop, 3rd strike.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this.